from Steve McQueen, from the director of Hunger, about Bobby Sanders during this hunger strike during the war in Northern Ireland, and made that grueling and emotionally strenuous as possible. Then he later directed Shame, a man who has a very severe porn addiction to the point that he seriously needs Jesus and professional help, both combined, and make it as grueling and emotionally strenuous as possible. And his most memorable film, 12 Years a Slave, which is a wealthy black man from New York who gets sold into slavery pre-Civil War, and make that as grueling and emotionally strenuous as possible. Comes his brand new movie Widows, which is about four recently widowed wives who lost their husbands after a botched robbery, and finish off the job and make that as grueling and emotionally strenuous as possible. Hello, my name is Elijah Wells, and today's review is Widows. Viola Davis plays Veronica, who recently lost her husband after a botched robbery. So she teamed up with three other of the recently widowed wives that lost their husbands due to a botched robbery, and finish off and do the next job, which is stealing funds for an election campaign in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, like I said, Steve McQueen's movies like Shame, Hunger, and more recently 12 Years a Slave are really grueling movies and really emotionally strenuous. And it's also written by Gillian Flynn, who wrote the book and wrote the screenplay for Gone Girl, which is a film by David Fincher, but that's gonna be for another day. The performances of Viola Davis, Michelle Rodriguez, Colin Farrell are just brilliant. Especially since, like Michelle Rodriguez, they play the widowed wives, and Daniel Gagliardi, who you might know him as that one guy from Get Out. He does probably one of the most intimidating performances of probably this year, or probably for a while now. Pretty much when he's on screen, he just changed the mood to from strenuous to just really uncomfortable. I mean, more uncomfortable than watching England play Croatia at the World Cup semi-finals. He stabbed a man bound to a wheelchair on the leg and all over his arms. He beats up Veronica's taxi driver to death in his house, and also spies on her, literally when he feels like it. And he's pretty much he's just a really nasty piece of work he is. He's just really, every time he's on screen I feel like, oh no, he is just gonna make it way more uncomfortable. Like, no. Okay, I better throw this out for you. Like there's gonna be a plot twist. There's gonna be like a twist ending that they're gonna throw at you just over the midway line. I was like, oh, that really happened. Oh, yeah, it's a twist ending that you clearly did not see coming, unless you watched the original TV show. Then yes. And also, the David Gurley's character also shot two characters after a really tense freestyle rapping. And guess what he rewards them? Shoots them in the head, both of them. I feel like, oh, come on. His performance just added to its, again, really unpleasant tone. The editing and the camera work is particularly smooth, since especially in the freestyle rap scene where Dave Gurley's really in their face when they do their freestyle rapping, and then shot them down in the head. It just revolves around them like the cat. It kind of intrigues me a bit, and the editing work where it kind of feels like it's like very smooth. I kind of like it's really smooth editing, and it's even more smooth camera work. Of course, the performances are brilliant, especially the emotional weight that Viola Davis goes through throughout the entirety of the film. And we even learn the backstory about her dead son. And trust me, it doesn't end well for him. Nah, mate, nah. All in all, I really loved its really gritty, down to the bone, and probably really nasty tone. The performances was brilliant, the editing and camera work is amazing, and Gillian Flynn's script is amazing, and the direction of Steve McQueen is brilliant. This is probably going to be maybe a 9 out of 10. This is definitely at my top 5, maybe at my top 3s already. Seriously, that movie is brilliant, and this is Elijah Wells, and bye!